Hello, collective. Welcome to the Power of Three and me, James Amber. And if you're returning and you already know that, welcome back. Uh, this is a love message for somebody. I don't know. What I do know is that it's very heavy and it's very, you know, somewhat, this is for someone who something has happened in their relationship, their love life, and they're just like a devastation, heartbreak feel. Very heavy. So we'll just see what comes out. I've got a lot of Oracle decks here. I'll let you know what everything is as we go. And like I say, if it's not for you, take what you can. But if it's not this kind of reading, if it's not for you, it's just not for you. So it doesn't matter what your sign is or who you are. If you come across this read, I think something will speak to you if it's meant for you. But anyway, uh, yeah, heavy energy. Let's see what comes out here to start things off. Here we go. Judge not. You be not judged. I don't judgment on you that you said or did you shouldn't have, and now, well, it's kind of changed things forever. Heal yourself, Oracle. Give us an overall energy. It's January 2026. I just feel like somebody's feeling like first month's not even over yet, and there's been a huge, well, something in your love life. Um, let's see what comes out for the collective. This love message for someone that needs help, guidance, have faith. See, oh, I keep going up too high there. Have faith. No. Card number 22. Interesting. It's something to do with, and I get this, wearing like a cloak. Uh, her bare arms are hanging out, so it can't be for warmth. It's more for security and coverage, protection. Maybe somebody found out what somebody else that they've been close with is really like I see like I feel like I pick up an energy of terror almost there. Let's see. Let's see what else comes out for the collective. Their love message for somebody. What was the supporting energy is the soul helper oracle. So I can, makes sense now, right? For me anyway, as this is unmet message is unfolding for the collective. The supporting energy, please, to have faith. Judge not that you be not judged. One second, one second. Sorry, I know I just made it a little darker in here even, but the birds are starting to beak off and they might settle down now. I don't know. We shall see. Maybe if I turn this one on, we'll just be able to see how much shittier I look. There we go. Because I myself feel like shit today. Supporting energy, please. Boy, oh boy, I gotta work hard to get this supporting energy out. But maybe it took a lot to get something to come to the truth to come to the surface. As heartbreaking and possibly scary as that might be. What did we get? Follow your vision. Never lose sight of what is really important. So we've got judge not that you be not judged. And maybe that doesn't really, maybe this is telling you maybe you shouldn't be worried about what other people think. Have faith. That would make sense, right? If you're having faith in possibly yourself and your vision and your intuition, then it doesn't really matter what other people think, right? Follow your vision, not somebody else's. Okay, well, main spread, we're using a deck called, it's the Archangel Power Tarot cards. But there, it's like a tarot oracle. So there is a specific message on it, which I will read to you. And we're going to use this for the main spread, and then we're going to clarify with some different decks. So maybe if you find that only one part of it helps you because and the rest of it really doesn't jive, that's fine. The whole thing doesn't have to resonate with you. As long as you get something that helps you, that's all that matters. And if you get nothing, then I'm sorry. Hopefully the next message will vibe with you. But if you do, I please ask that you hit the like button. People routinely show up here and don't hit the like button. So here's what's out first. Six of Michael. I'll show you. The Six of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. See, something has surfaced in your love life that is like finding yourself in the middle of the ocean in the worst storm ever. It's like you might not survive it. And that's what I feel this cloak is about is, getting out and being in survival mode and having faith and maybe, yeah, cloaking yourself so you just feel like protected. Now, it might not actually be a cloak, but it's symbolism. So let's just keep going and see what is going to come out for the collective here. Maybe when this comes out, I will also feel better from my heartbreak, which is not about a love life, but and it doesn't matter what it is what it is. Here we go. The King of Michael. Principled, rational, ambitious, and respected. Ring a bell? I feel like I will move to say that wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. Like maybe telling somebody, as scary as that might be, you're done. Like maybe their judgment is very harsh and maybe they're abusive. I feel like, you're not so far into it that you can't get away, but it's at that crossroads there. And you need, you've seen red flags, you've seen something come up where it's now or never to get out while you can, to end it while you can, to not let a judgment like that come on you. One more for the collective, please. Holy cow. I can't believe this. Knight of Michael. Strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Seems to be all sword energy. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. See what I mean? Like this is very specific for someone. Standing up for yourself. As well. And again, just knowing that you okay, have faith. Like I keep being pulled back to this. Have faith. Really follow your vision. Never lose sight of what is really important, and that's you. Okay, we are going to clarify with the steampunk tarot. So let's see what energy comes out to clarify this. Under the six of Michael, please. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. Three of Swords. Heartbreak, see? Sorry to say I was right. And it's sad that people don't hit the like button and support this channel more, but they don't. So, but here we go. Three of Swords. Relocation or travel because of heartbreak, because the truth hits and it's not pretty. You're at the crossroads right now. That's basically the only way I can describe it. And some of you might go one way and some of you might go another. I don't know. King of Michael, Hermit. What does the hermit do? The hermit goes off by themselves in deep thought, following their vision. Wisdom and objectivity out of the hermit and are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. The hermit couldn't describe it any better. You're going to stay in that mode in order to relocate yourself away from somebody that's obviously, I feel and hear somebody's really pushing things at a level where it's getting out of control quickly. Knight of Michael, strong, committed, intellectual, and diligent. Please clarify. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. Confirmation. Again, Six of Swords. Where is that? Right here. It began the reading. It's beginning the reading and it's ending the reading. Like I said, finding yourself. You jump in the boat with somebody that seems fine, and then once you get out into water where there's no help and there's no land and a storm hits, I'm not talking about, as the storm will be the person's true colors. Well, here it is again. Six of Swords is my peace of mind card. It's getting out of that turbulent water. It's getting to safety. It's getting to where you are, you're going to be okay in whatever that situation is. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. Page of Wands behind that, which is a message that must be given, a message that can't be avoided because they're going to figure it out one way or another, whether you tell them or whether you just ain't there anymore and then they can't find you. Queen of Wands behind that, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Is this who's piecing out or getting pieced out on? I don't know. You take that how it will apply for you. Um, now we are going to use um well, let's use the Under the Roses Lenormand. Let's see what comes out for the collective that will be resonating with this. Reading. Okay. Let's just get one on the overall out of this. Judge not that you be not judged. Have faith and follow your vision. Never lose sight of what is really important. The great. An ending. Something must be put down. It has to end, and it has to end right now. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You follow me? I know it started out when you got in the boat, it was great, but in a very quick minute, I think it turned very ugly very quickly. And you might even been put in this position to possibly feel like you couldn't get away, like being in the middle of the ocean on a boat and there's nowhere to go, and you're in a storm and you got to make your way through it and hopefully find land. And when you do, run. Okay, we're going to use this one here, and we're going to get something on all of this. This one is called the Love Oracle cards. This will be interesting. It might explain a little bit more, I hope. Let's see what comes out. And then to close this out, we're using the soul connections when two hearts meet, which is unusual. It has never been used as a closing deck. I don't know. One more shuffle. Let's see what comes out here. Give us one on this overall energy with the grave. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. This couldn't be more bang on if I was playing darts right now. Okay, it's the light at the end of the tunnel with the Three of Swords. Let go of the need to control. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. The Hermit under the wisdom and objectivity are important now. Divine timing. Be patient while things are unfolding. This connection is worth the wait. Um, this is what you're contemplating after you found yourself where you were at. Okay, because like I say, this might have been quite the shock because you might have taken things slowly. You might have looked for those signs, or you might have been trying to control situations at the beginning to look for these signals and they just weren't there. And so then you finally maybe let yourself go with this, thinking that it's all good. And once you were put in a position where you had nowhere to go, well, then and only then it surfaced. But that's divine timing, right? You have to ask yourself, where in this am I protected? Where now you find yourself protecting yourself here at the top, but cloaked. So I feel like you're hiding yourself. I do. I feel like whoever this is realized and had to make some very fast changes here, which we're going to clarify now here. Time to move quickly. Use logic, meaning, don't be readily available for this person to come after you because they will. With the Six of Swords, which is here twice. Gratitude. You need to be grateful for the love already present in your life to attract more of it. You know what that means, don't you? The love for yourself that you have here with the Have Faith card. You have to have faith that you'll be able to love and protect yourself from this moment on and be grateful that even though you tried to pick up on this shit before and it didn't come out and it came out in a way that maybe seems like the universe is playing against you and leading you into this shit on purpose when you were already looking for it. And it's like it was hidden on purpose, like a trap. Just be grateful that you still have a chance to get away. And I feel that you will. Right. Save some of this. So, what's going to come out of this to close this, guys? I don't know, but I just feel like you are just getting the confirmation that you maybe have every right to feel the way that you do. But right now, you need to get yourself somewhere safe and cloaked, basically. And you're at the crossroads right now, which is how, where, and when. So, I hope that this message helps you make the right moves in the right time. And I feel that you will, one way or another. Let's see what comes out to close this out. Again, I just feel weird about it because this deck's never been used for that. So, closing advice for whoever will be resonating with this love message for the collective. Please give them the message. There it is. Okay. I, it just makes me cry because I just kind of gave you a sum up of this reading and how it would, just kind of help you. And you're not going to believe what came out. And I just want to say thank you to the energies here. Um, you got illusion, not to drag it out for you anymore. You got illusion, right? It was an illusion. Let's see what the message is. Avoid the trap. And did I not just say you were trapped? Did I not just say it feels like felt like the universe was working against you? Did I not just say that? Did I not just say I've never used this deck ever to close out a reading? Please hit the like button, guys. I beg of you, please, please put some life back into this channel and some life back into me because I got my shit going on here too. And it's within my heartbreak that I sat down so I could help you with yours. And all I ask is a free act of hitting the like button. If all I get is 13 views, if I had 13 likes, I would be happy. Avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. You're going to be okay. Okay? That's why I'm sitting here. So I want to tell you that. So, guys, please um, take care of yourself. And all I can do is watch and hope. And till I see you again for another one, which I don't know what or if that will be, but take care. Bye for now.